Hi, my name is Nancy and I'm here to talk to you about COVID hair shedding. Now ladies, I know nobody wants to lose their hair. As I've gotten older, my hair's gotten thinner, just naturally. But I know some of you have experienced what I did. And last year, in August of 2021, our family came down with COVID. We went through it, we got over it, we went back to school, back to work, everything seemed to be fine. And then in November, I was taking a shower, shampooing my hair, and a handful of hair fell out in my hand. And I thought that was weird, but I didn't think much about it. A couple days later, I took another shower, another handful came out. A couple days later, another big handful, and this time, I saved it. Here's the baggie. This is how much hair came out in my hand. So of course I was very panicked and I got online, I started Googling hair loss, and don't ever do that ladies because a million things pop up, and I thought for sure I had one of maybe 30 different diseases. Then I came across a video that talked about COVID hair loss, and that made a lot of sense to me. And one of the most important things that this doctor talked about was that it's not hair loss, it's hair shedding. And that just made a world of difference in my outlook. How many of you have dogs? I have a dog. I have a Maltipoo. Her name is Mandy. She's super cute. She's half Maltese, half Poodle, so therefore she doesn't shed. But before that, I had a dog named Brittany that did shed. And I would see her hair all around the house. But I didn't panic because I knew Brittany was going to shed again. And I knew that her hair would grow back and she would shed again. So I didn't panic. And it's the same with this. Hair loss is permanent and doesn't come back. With COVID, it's hair shedding. Your hair is going to shed at an excessive rate, but it will come back because it's not permanent. So here is what I found out about our hair. We basically have 3 stages that it goes through. The growing stage, which we all love. Then there's the transition stage, where the blood stops going to each hair follicle. The third phase is the resting phase, and that is where your hair no longer has blood supply coming to it, but some of it still stays in. But over the next 3 months, little by little, all of those hairs fall out, then they go back and they start growing again. So the good news is when you lose hair, it does grow back. However, something like COVID or other stressful things in your life speed up that process to where all the hair in the first 2 stages all jump to the 3rd stage at the same time. But because it takes 3 months for a hair to eventually fall out, there's that 3-month lag. So we had COVID, and then all my hair jumped to the last phase, and then all of a sudden it all fell out at the same time. And so this is why we panic, because all of a sudden all the hair is in the same phase and it's all falling out. This was on December 5th. This was on December 7th. Look how much hair that is. So that's why a lot of people panic, because it seems like you're really sick or something's really wrong, when really stress just accelerated those phases. And again, remember ladies, it's hair shedding, not hair loss. So just like your dog lost a bunch of hair, you're gonna lose a bunch of hair, but it is all gonna come back. So this is the first time that I saved some hair after a shower, November 17th. You can see quite a few hairballs there. I was really nervous. Then a couple days later, combing, and the next day combing. The next day, this much came out simply from combing my hair. On the 24th of November, I took another shower, and as you can see, there was a lot of hair here. Honestly, this day I was a little panicked. Then a couple days later, November 30th, same thing, and this is simply from combing on December 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. On December 5th, I took another shower, and you can just see handfuls coming out. Again on December 7th. Combing on December 9th, and a shower on December 11th. After this, I stopped saving hair. It was getting kind of depressing. Christmas was coming. I was afraid I wouldn't look good in our family Christmas pictures, which I really didn't. This shows a comparison with Mother's Day in May, and then early December. Side-by-side contrast. This was me on Thanksgiving weekend, running a 5K. As you can see, it's getting thinner. This is the first week of December. You can see the bottom of the hair is really thinning out. At the gym, Christmas festivities at school, as you can see, my hair is getting thinner and flatter. It's making it hard to curl. My bangs are really thinning out. Here's our family's Christmas picture. Still trying to smile, but as you can see, my bangs are very thin, and at the bottom it's very thin. This is the worst picture. This is New Year's Eve. As you can see, my bangs have really thinned out and it's really hard to even curl the sides of my hair. There's not much left and it was really hard for it to hold a curl. Here's a side by side. This is May of 2021 and December 31st, 2021. Then walking in January, it was starting to come back a little bit in my bangs. Here I am at a speaking engagement for my book, which is a parenting book, Cultivating Heaven, Not Just Happiness. But I'm showing this picture mainly because you can see the bottom, it's really thinned out. I only have a few hairs that are left that are long. At this point, my bangs were getting a little better, but I was losing a lot of the length in my hair. This is at the school on Valentine's Day. I look festive, except my hair is very thin. After this, it started getting better. I'm going to give you 6 tips to help you cope with COVID hair shedding. Tip number 1 is don't panic. The worst thing you can do is stress more about it. And I know it's really depressing and very stressful when your hair is falling out and you look in the mirror every day and you're combing more and more of it out. But if you stress about it and freak out about it, it's only going to cause your body to stress more and to probably release more hair. So it's very important not to worry about it. A couple things you can do to relax would be to read some poems. I like to read scripture. I like to memorize verses, listen to some praise music. Just take some walks, talk to a friend. You have to find what works for you so that you can relax and not stress. Talking to other people really does help to know that other people are experiencing the same thing that you are. We're all going through this together and we're going to make it. Tip number 2, I recommend washing your hair less. Luckily mine was in the winter. It happened pretty much through November, December, and January, and I just didn't shampoo my hair as much. I know that might seem kind of icky. Luckily it was in the winter, I wasn't sweating as much, but I found if I didn't wash my hair every day, it kind of helped the shedding to slow down a little bit. So don't shampoo every day if you don't have to. Tip number 3, don't comb your hair as much. Be gentle when you're combing through or picking through. And honestly, on days when I was staying home, like maybe on a Saturday, if I didn't have anywhere to go, I did not curl my hair. So you have to treat your hair very gently. It's very fragile at this point, so the less you can comb it, or at least comb very gently, and then the less that you can curl it or tease it or anything like that, it's gonna help more of your hair stay in. Tip number 4, take Hair Revive. This is what it looks like. I bought it on Amazon. And I truly believe that this helped. It says to take 4 a day. I only took 2 a day and my hair started really staying in and I could see growth. I could see baby hairs coming back in again. So I really believe in Hair Revive. However, there are a lot of products out there, but biotin is what you're looking for. Any product that has that, I highly recommend taking that. Tip number 5, take care of yourself. You need to sleep. You need to drink a lot of water. You need to eat nutritious foods, lots of fruits and vegetables. And number 4, you need to be working out. The more you're taking care of your body, the more your body will be able to have energy and the nutrients it needs to get your hair coming back again quickly and healthy. So please take care of yourself. And another tip along with that, I take Juice Plus, which is simply fruits and vegetables in capsule form for adults and gummies for kids. If you struggle to get fruits and vegetables in your system every day, talk to me about getting on Juice Plus. And if you're interested in ordering Juice Plus for your family, you can click on my website, nancyjoytoyou.com. You can also email me with questions, but we believe having more fruits and vegetables in our bodies helps us stay healthy and recover from things quickly. So again, number 1, don't panic. Number 2, shampoo your hair less. Number 3, comb gently and don't curl your hair every day if you don't have to. Number 4, take a supplement that has biotin in it. I love Hair Revive. Tip number 5, take care of yourself. You need to sleep. You need to drink a lot of water. You need to eat nutritious foods, lots of fruits and vegetables, and you need to be working out. This is July, so I'm almost a year away from COVID. As you can see, my hair is finally back. So ladies, I hope these tips have helped you. I hope you don't stress, and I hope you have good luck with your hair coming back. And remember, it's hair shedding, not hair loss. Feel free to contact me with any questions you may have. Together, we can get through this.